Hello, gamers. This is Anime Sensei 22. Welcome back for another episode of Let's Play Greedfall. This is episode 21, and we're going to be finishing up Vasco's Tier 3 Friendship Quest. This guy here, Vasco, the Z-Pirate. Z-Pirate. And this is the Forever a Naught, and we got to report back to the Admiral, so we're really close to it being done right now. And then we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna move on to looking at our other side quests here. We're probably gonna go take care of one of these other side quests. I want to say the origins of Thelemi. This one we might do, or yeah, I mean it's the only other side quest that's left there, and it should tie in with one of our main quests. I think the demonic cult one here, yeah. So we'll move on to that next. I don't think we have any more companion quests to deal with for the time being. Kurt, we've done 2 of them, and we're not going to be able to do any for Siora for a little while until we advance her main story quest for the natives. So anyway, let's go do this. Sorry about that, I'm spinning the camera. Walking around New Serene. If you remember from the end of the last episode, I just got my 3rd point in agility, so I'm rocking my new 2-hander unique weapon, which is super crazy. It's called the Great Honor Dual Flamberge, and it's just insane looking. Look at this thing. It's huge. Looking forward to using that in battle here. Alright, let's talk to the Admiral. Story time.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Regarding the mission you entrusted Captain Vasco with,
we have come to give our conclusions.
I'm listening.
We examined the shipwreck and the surrounding area. A creature they carried on board managed to set itself free. An enormous beast. It made a hole in the hull and caused the sinking. We could only find dead bodies.
Alas, I was expecting it. May the sea be their shroud. We shall not forget them. Did you find anything?
The captain's journal tells the tale of the ship from their departure to the sinking.
Thank you, Vasco. It seems that the potions of the Alliance failed us once more. And rest assured, we will never transport another one of those creatures. They are too dangerous for our ships. Our honor is safe, thanks to you. You have proven your loyalty, and you have regained my trust. What you have achieved for us all deserves to be a part of your history, Vasco. I will send someone to tell the tattooist. He'll be waiting for you.
Tattooist? I was wondering what the deal was with the tattoos. So they have some higher meaning than just, hey, I got a bunch of body tattoos on me.
I have come to receive my tattoo. The Admiral should have informed you.
Indeed, Captain. Congratulations. Well, take a seat. You know the drill.
What do you think about it? I feel more naught than ever.
great. Congratulations, Vasco.
Reputation +5. Wow. Sound like, what is it? Is expanded down his neck now? I guess so. I couldn't really tell the difference. I mean, I guess it might be longer down his neck. That's my only guess. But well, he's still friendly. Okay, so I am going to keep him in party for now because of he gives an intuition bonus. Petra, unfortunately, the old man there, he gives charisma, but I have yet to raise his faction up. So for the time being, let's head back to the house, and we're going to move on to the next quest. Just did that quick turn in. We were right at the end there. Let's check the globe for fast traveling. So, let's look around. We have quests over here for the Scholars Expedition Camp. We have the main storyline quest for the native, the village of Verdry. And then we have the village indicated by Petrus and talk to her. So we have both a side quest and part of the main story quest in Tier Daub. So the question is, how do we want to go about this? I say we go here just because we have two sets of quests going on at the same time. And I'm really interested in getting that charisma from Father Petrus. Should be interesting. Ooh. Seems whenever I load this area, there's always a little bit of a lag. And I do need to take a look and see how my ammunition's holding up. Where is... Oh, here it is. 58. So we could probably use some more ammo. If he will sell any to me. And he will, a little bit. Also, we need to continue to purchase pure iron, and he doesn't seem to have any. We should have bought some in town back there, but we can get some along the way. Okay, so this is the first time I've been to this map. It doesn't actually look that big. At least you can tell from these 3 points roughly how big the area is. So we're gonna save it real quick. Alright, we're gonna want to go left first because this is the side quest. We want to do the side quest before we go do this main quest. So we're just gonna proceed straight. Let's look around for some loot. Let's keep a healthy eye out for slow and steady. This will be the first time I'm getting into combat with my new two-handed sword, so should be good. Well, hypothetically, if there is any combat here to be had. We're going to try it without... Well, depending on the fight, I'll try it without enhancing it. And then we'll try with the enhancement next. Okay, we want to go left. So we're going to go this way. Yep, I see some monsters. These are the big ones, too. They have a lot of armor, so I should get some good swings out of them. Here we go. Let's go, big boy. Not good, not good. Yeah, this thing is beast. Does pretty good damage, so I think if I coat it, it's going to be even better. Let's try it with Elemental. Next. This is a big flaming wand. Wand. Yeah, there's a lot of little nooks and crannies in this main center area. And it looks like there's a village down here, actually. Here comes some bats. You see them hanging? That's right. You think I don't see you? Awesome. Yeah, I'm very happy with the way this has progressed with the two-hander. Really liking that. I feel like my swings just have a little bit more authority to them, you know? A little bit more oomph. Anything going on down here? I see this tree. Nothing, huh? fast little bugger. Okay. So looks like there's an area up here that probably... This is probably a camp. But let's just leave it for now. Oh no, there's a camp area just south of us. Just out front of their camp. Right here. Okay. Set up our camp area. 1 of 3. You looking at me? Whoa, what the hell? The sweeping blade is nice. You can hit like multiple enemies at the same time. Very nice. The fact that you can essentially attack multiple packed up enemies is pretty useful. Just looking around for anything I can find here. No, this is just woods. Nothing there. Let's get missed that one. So this is obviously not a native camp. Chief Fleurs abode, contracts, travel, and then there's a bunch of stuff down here. So I've seen there's a travel stone right here. Looks like a travel stone. No? What's the story with these?
Astounding place.
It is the village of Eden the Cardinal Mother told you about. The place where natives and priests live together. I must admit that I'm curious to see it.
All that's left to do is to find Father Justinius.
Nice. Contract. The Traveler's Grave. I appeared in the better nature of travelers. Decided to explore it and never returned. If any of you were to find his body, please dig a grave. Contract. Destroy the Jorgen nests. So these contracts that you get from these contract boards, I've seen these contract boards in other places, but I've never interacted with them. I didn't realize that there was quests to be had there. Let's see how they line up. So they go in your mission set. Okay. And you know what? That makes sense because I think I got the first mission to kill that one monster that was killing merchants back in when Shaganaw from, I think it was the missionaries, I want to say. Let's go take a look over here. There's an area it looks like I can go in. Yeah, this looks like a typical native chief hut. And they usually have loot in their cave. At least three points they do. Yep. We'll talk to this guy here in a second. What's going on, Blur?
Hello. I am Lair, the village leader. Well, I was the leader of this village.
Hello, Desarde. I am the legate of the merchant congregation.
There are Onol Menawi among the Logead Blau. I did not know that. What do you want from me?
I have to go.
Like so many others.
Yeah, I just didn't have any reason to talk to you. I just came in to take your stuff. Maybe I'll have something to talk to you about later. Like so many others, what, that just come in and rob your stuff? Nope, nothing here. We're just looking for loot around our town. Not seeing anything. Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? So you'll see like a native hut like that right next to two modern houses. This is a really interesting place. There's a missionary office. Yep. Okay. Here's a crafting table. Yep. Yep. Workbench. Let's talk to this. This guy totally looks like an Inquisition guy.
Welcome to Eden, the lighthouse of faith, harmony, and civilization in these wild lands.
Thank you. Desarde, I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I am Father Justinius. Delighted. And what may I do for you?
The Mother Cardinal has asked me to investigate the theft of these tablets you discovered.
That's excellent news. The loss of the tablets is a catastrophe. We have to find them at all costs. If you want to learn more about these tablets, you should go ask Sister Eugenia. She supervises the theologians who discovered them, and were also guarding them. You should find her a bit further in the village, with her colleagues.
Who are the suspects of this theft?
The heretical brutes of the village of Vedlug most likely had a hand in this. They must have wanted to please the demons they worshipped by stealing the holy word from us.
How could they have learned of the tablet's existence?
Perhaps the demons are giving them this power. Unless one of the natives living in the village innocently mentioned them. They are so naive. Either way, I am certain that the heretics are involved in this matter.
I must leave you. Goodbye.
May the enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
I wonder what really happened when the missionaries came to settle here.
It all seems a bit too convenient. If we find out some information about the history of Eden, maybe we'll change our view on things. The theft of the relic is probably not a coincidence.
I wonder if it's relic, huh? It's just tablets. If it was equipment, I would be much more excited. The Holy Sword of Saint Matthias. But this, oh, by the way, this thing that's covered, why is that covered? Is that not the saint? Or is it something else? That's funny. Oh, I can actually go into their offices. Okay. I fully intend to. I do not see anything worth taking. Can I go into their other building? I can, and I will. These worthless missionaries, they have nothing to loot. Okay, let's start this off. Let's talk to this one over here.
I am busy. If you have questions, go see Sister Eugenia.
Freaking worthless.
She's our supervisor.
Hello. The Mother Cardinal asked me to help you find the tablets that were stolen. Can I ask you some questions?
Of course. But hurry, I have a lot to do.
I talked to Father Justinius. He told me that you were supervising the theologians here.
Indeed. It is under my supervision that the research on Saint Matthias is conducted.
Whom do you suspect of being the thief?
Oh, alas. I'm afraid there are many suspects. These tablets are priceless relics. Some settlers may have fallen prey to the lure of profit. The heretical natives of Vedlug may have wanted to take them away from us, or it could have been vengeance by those who had to leave the village.
Where were the tablets the night they were stolen?
We were keeping them in one of the village's shacks. We intended to bring them to San Matthias later, but first we wanted to examine them in order to obtain as much information as possible. You can go and take a look in the shack if you want to, but I couldn't find any traces of forced entry.
I imagine someone was keeping watch over them.
Of course, we took turns guarding the shack, but some of us can't have taken the task that seriously. If I remember correctly, it was Brother Virgil who was guarding them that night.
Well, thank you for these
Brother Virgil. He's the perp.
I'm the one who's been thanking
This
you,
is
especially if you managed to retrieve the tablets for us.
It's obviously him.
The Mother Cardinal told me that this village had been developed on the basis of St. Lucius's writings. Are you one of the theologians who helped in its creation?
Yes. I was sent here to confirm that this place is indeed the one described in the writings, and then I stayed.
What was the reaction of the natives when you arrived here?
Most of them were not in favor of us living amongst them. They were afraid we might chase them out of their own village. And there were even more protests once we started talking about searching for traces of Saint Matthias. I suppose they thought we would destroy all of their raised stones and other places of superstition.
Were there any confrontations with the natives?
Yes. The warriors of the village attacked us. The Ordo Luminis actually had to intervene. The Inquisition managed to make them run away. The islanders tried to attack again with the support of Vedlu, but we stood our ground. And when Lur, the chief of the village, finally accepted our presence, things calmed down.
Thank you. This information will certainly prove to be useful. Thank you. I will let you work.
Damn, the Ordo Lumini are involved in this. You know it's going to be bad.
If you are saying that these tablets bear writings from the very hand of our holy founder, then we must find them. Without them, all our research to trace the life of Saint Matthias on his island.
This was the bastard.
Greetings. Desarde. I am handling the investigation into the theft of the tablets. Sister Eugenia told me to talk to you.
I'm Brother Virgil. What would you like to know?
Where are they?
According to your colleague, you were the one in charge of guarding the tablets on the night of the theft. Is that right?
Indeed.
Do you suspect anyone in particular?
Not really. What I can tell you for sure is it is not one of us.
Well, Sister Eugenia did tell me that the tablets were priceless.
Of course. But our motivation is not the lure of profit. All that matters to us is their value.
Excuse me.
Not the money we could make out of them.
Do you think the culprit could be a native?
Well, since none of us did it, it seems obvious. There aren't many other settlers around here, and the natives knew of the existence of these tablets before we found them. They were attached to them too, in their own way.
They are the ones who led you to them.
Well, we conducted the research, but they helped us find where they were hidden. Some inhabitants of the village are still giving us a hand with our work.
What?
What can you tell me about that night? Did you hear or see anything?
No, nothing in particular. The night was quiet, and then the morning after, we saw they were gone.
Someone had to enter the shack to steal the tablets. How did that happen?
I have no idea. The door was closed in the morning, and the lock was intact.
Well, thank you. I will investigate where the theft took place.
As you wish. But you won't find anything there. And why does it matter, anyway? There were witnesses to the discovery of these tablets. We have all the proof we need. And that's all that matters.
What do you mean?
Now we can prove Saint Matthias lived here. Our actions on this island are justified. To keep rummaging the way Sister Eugenia does will only create more tension with the natives.
I was not expecting a theologian to say such things. Have you been in Eden for a long time?
2 months, approximately. Back then, there were still some pagan natives in the village. I joined Sister Eugenia's team with some of my colleagues, so we could give them a fresh outlook on things. We arrived straight from Ptolemy, hoping to study some new texts. But once we were here, I understood that my real mission was with the islanders. We must bring the light to this island.
You talked about a mission with the natives. What did you mean by that?
I may be under the command of Sister Eugenia here, but my superior is Bishop Domitius. Our mission is to banish pagan cults and convert the entire population to the light. The island belongs to Saint Matthias, and therefore to Ptolemy, since the god of light offered it to our founder.
If your superior's Domitius, you are a member of the Ordo Luminis. I did not expect to find one of its members side by side with the missionaries. They usually do not get along.
The Order goes everywhere the light needs to be revealed.
You have a very unique way of seeing things. I doubt everyone accepts it. How are your relations with the natives?
When I arrived, we were still trying to obtain information from them about Saint Matthias, but they were very reluctant to give us any answers. We were also trying to educate them. Our attempts eventually made some of the inhabitants of the village react badly. Most stubborn against our teachings, the warriors, and the marked. The ones the natives call the Onomanawi. They eventually left, and it has proved nothing but a blessing for us. I would like to go back to work now, if you don't mind.
The marked.
Of course. I will leave you to your work. Goodbye.
I'm not a big fan of these Inquisitors, the Ordo Lumini, and I'm pretty sure I am a marked, like my character is one. Though you can't see it underneath his beard, he has a marking on his face. Let's talk to this person here.
Do you have any ideas about who stole the tablets?
Some of the village savages helped us during the search. Perhaps they about
These morons. All of them. Let's look. It was in here, huh?
There is only one entrance and the door shows no evidence of a break-in.
Brother Virgil can't have cared less about these relics. He must have fallen asleep on duty. And then, someone must have just stolen the keys from him.
It's very likely that that's what happened. But someone must have informed them. It can't be a coincidence that they decided to steal it during the watch of the only neglectful guard.
So, we have to find their accomplice. The one that informed them, and he must be in the village.
Yep.
We know that this theft could be an act of vengeance by the natives who were forced to leave here. They must still have allies in the village, family or friends. We should go talk to the chief of the natives. He will certainly know who is close to the exiles, and enough about the researchers to inform them.
No doubt. You are not the native chieftain. Now I'm ready to talk to this guy.
You have returned on Manawi. Do you need something else?
I've heard a lot of things about this village of Eden, but I'd like to hear your version.
I'm not sure I have the answers to all of your questions, but I'll try.
Tell me about the arrival of the people of Thélème, and how you received them.
The priests were roaming around the village. They were saying that it was the place where their saint had lived. They were asking questions, talking about the Lloyd and all these things. One morning they were building houses next to ours. And we had new neighbors.
The priests told me that they had managed to convert you. How did that happen?
As long as we refused to listen to them. They were violent, and they destroyed some of our sanctuaries. So we let them talk. And now that they think that we love their god, they leave us alone. Some of the things they say are beautiful, and their magic is impressive. But we do not forget our spirits.
One of the theologians told me that you had helped them in their research.
They wanted to find tracks of the old sage, of the one they call Saint Matthäus, and they were rummaging through everything. Our Donegad did not want to tell them anything, because the old sage is sacred here. But since they violently interrogated everyone, I thought it wise to guide them to the place where the stones were.
What happened to your warriors? Why did they have to leave the village?
They did not accept the presence of the priests and their questions. They tried to retake the village. They even asked Deirdre, the chief of Vedlug, for her help. So, the priests called the Soul Lasser, the Burning Suns, and they killed many of them. Oi asked for peace, and the others left us. They wanted to join Vedlug. Perhaps they have done so.
Aren't you angry after all that happened?
No. I mourn those who died, of course. And the Voshtirent. But this village may be our opportunity.
Your opportunity for what?
For the Renaigse to understand who we are. Not savages, nor monsters, but men. Perhaps wiser than they are.
I have to go.
Like so many others.
Okay. Well, everything seems to make sense. Obviously, I'll need to question the warriors. But let's talk to this Father Justinius about Eden, and then we can get out of here. We'll probably end up having to go talk to these warriors. And if they get violent, we may have to reappropriate their belongings. For me, that is.
Father.
I'm glad to see you, my child. What can I do for you?
Tell me about how you created this village.
We did not create it from the ground up. It was built around an existing native village. The islanders called it Vixenagad, which translates to the village of the old sage. We saw it as a sign. The natives had probably chosen this name in memory of Saint Mateus, and everything here fit the description of Saint Lucius. The discovery of the tablets proved us right. So, we decided to rebuild our Eden here, in the spirit of peace and harmony which is described in the scriptures.
Why share this village with the natives?
To replicate and resume the work of our founder, of course. If he came here and managed to convert the natives, then it is our duty to do the same thing. By living side by side with them, it is much easier for us to pass on our teachings.
How well do you get along with the natives who live here?
Very well, of course. Especially since those who opposed our presence left.
Left? To go where?
Oh, to other villages, I imagine. Does it even matter? Those who stayed are on the path of enlightenment. Some of their legends must have been about Saint Mateus. That helped to convince them.
And how well have neighboring villages welcomed you?
With some reluctance, to be perfectly honest. So, we sent them missionaries. There are still frequent conflicts with the village of Vedlug, a highly violent village of heretics. But the other villages, the more peaceful ones, are slowly starting to listen to the sacred word.
There's something strange here.
It often takes time for the people of the continent to get used to our paradise, but I am sure you will come to appreciate it.
I must leave you. Goodbye.
May the enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
I knew that the story would be more complex than we'd been told.
I find it regrettable that my colleagues aren't more honest when it comes to history. Nothing solid has ever been built on lies.
Either way, the resentment here is strong enough for a theft to occur.
Let's go talk back to the village chief. I should have talked to that guy first, the father or whatever. I wouldn't have to keep running back and forth between this dude.
You have returned on Almanawi. Do you need something else?
I think I know who stole the tablets.
Really?
I believe those who were exiled from your village seek vengeance because the missionaries forced them to leave. They must have taken the tablets with the help of someone else who stayed here.
You may be right. But you may also be wrong.
You do well to tell me what you know. Once the priests have reached the same conclusions as I have, how do you think they will interrogate you?
I do not think they will hurt us. They want peace too, and violence would break it all.
I understand why you are no longer the chief, if you do not even know what the inhabitants of your village are doing.
You're right. I was indeed a bad chief. I couldn't even convince those who left to stay.
Since you do not want to talk, I will have to tell the Mother Cardinal to send the Ordo Luminis. The Inquisitors will make you confess the name of the person who helped the exiles.
I think the name of the woman you are looking for is Vindwal. She helps the priests who seek the old sage.
If she's helping the priests, why would she betray them now?
Her son is one of the warriors who had to leave the village. He is filled with anger and fury. If you go talk to her, please, do not hurt her. She is but a mother who acted according to her son's wishes.
I have no intention of hurting her, but things may not be so simple when it comes to her son. I have to go.
Like so many others.
So I took a reputation hit there. Excuse me, but I failed my charisma check, so we really had no other way to advance the story. So let's go talk to this mother real quick. I did get, I believe my native faction was nice, right? It was. So I'll take the -1. That's not too bad. I'm really not on the side of these Ordo Lumini, but we'll see what happens with this native. Oh, I had a feeling it was this woman just standing here.
Greetings. Are you Vindwal?
Bertia Tumad. Yes, that is me. What do you want?
What can you tell me about Lair, your former leader?
He is a man of peace. Some people dislike him, not me. Everything he did to save the village. But I think the Mind Shakers made him forget what we are. He almost speaks like them now.
Listen, I know you helped the exiles to steal the tablets of Saint Matthias.
No, this is not true. It wasn't me.
There's no point in denying it. I know you did it for your son who had to leave the village.
If you know that, then you know that I don't have the tablets. So what do you want from me?
The only means of alleviating the situation with Thélème is to give the priests their tablets back. So, if you don't want your son to suffer their wrath, it would be best if I could retrieve them discreetly.
Bran and the rest of the exiles are hiding in the woods, beyond the stone circle. If you want to take the tablets away from them without being seen, do not take the path on the left. It is riddled with traps. And please, do not hurt my son.
Well, that depends on how he wants to play these reindeer games. So don't take the path on the left, huh? What do you mean by traps? You mean like monsters? Because I could use the experience if that's the case. Aren't you interested? I sure as hell am interested. Okay, so let's scum save it right here. And we will take the path on the left. This is the travel point. Actually, let's just go uncover the map a little bit. Look at this. They built all this. There's no one here. We don't want to travel. We're just uncovering the map. Nope, can't get up there. Look at that. Like a huge workshop here. No one there. I think somebody'd be working. So can you go through there? They say, do not take the path on the left. Ooh, look at this guy. He looks fun to play with. What's up, buddy? knock that shit off.
Let's see if you can ward off this straight. Protect you.
Interesting. Damn. Whew. Trap, huh? No doubt. Those were some no-joke monsters. They were pretty brutal. But if that was the trap, they might be talking about these tunnels here. Yeah, that white monster there was probably the most brutal I've seen in a long time. Let's see here. We're gonna do stasis. Let's get prepared this time. I rolled into that battle without coating my weapon. That probably wasn't the wisest thing to do. Okay, so this is a drop off. Looks like I can climb back up it. That's good because there's a camp right here. Which is kind of crazy because there's a camp right there, so it's awfully close. Alright. Alright, let's head back up through these catacombs here. They say, do not take the left path. But she could be lying to me too,
Here's
you know?
the place that Vindwal indicated. The exiles must be near.
These people have been banished already. There's no need to add death to their list of punishments. Let's try not to fight them.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
In that case, we should avoid taking the left path. If I remember correctly what that woman said, it's booby-trapped.
Let's save right here. I just gotta see what these booby traps. I gotta see them. Let's do it. Oh, I don't even have to go. Look at that. That's not even... That's not... I wouldn't need the old woman to say anything to me about that.
Do it! What are you doing here? I'm not here to fight you, but I must retrieve the tablets of Saint Matthias.
What? How do you know we have them? And how? Not for thee. We will not give them back. We lost our homes and families, so the priests lose their sacred stones.
I know that you are seeking vengeance, but the priests will not be the only ones to suffer the consequences of your actions. Your mother helped you, and once they find out about it, she will pay the price in your place. Is that what you want?
No. She only told us which night we could come. They have no right to punish her for this.
I doubt the Ordo Luminis will care. They will need someone to take the blame, and she's the obvious choice.
Very well. Take the stones and leave. All that's left to do is to rejoin the Donea Exregao.
That was too easy. Well, I did have to pass a charisma check with 50%. I can't wait to... What is it? I had that... What did I get charisma from? Was it a... Oh, it's from the Cape. That's where I'm getting my one charisma. I need to get charisma from this damn priest. Boom. tablets. Got them. What the hell is the point of that side path? Like, what is the point? There's the mother.
What are you doing here?
I was worried for my son. I wanted to make sure that everything was fine.
Don't worry, all is well. I managed to convince him to give me the tablets.
Ad Loredar, I did not believe my son to be so reasonable. You are giving me hope. I will go see him and tell him to find another clan. A place to welcome him.
Oh, got my +1 back that I lost earlier. Now the Ordo Luminis are going to come slaughter the rest of them. It's a shame I can't read them. What is it? Mother's present. Tablets. Yep. Stolen by the exiles. Damn, that tree was loaded. Well, so I got a -1 and a +1, so it's like a break even on this one so far. But I may be able to get. Is this the correct direction? No, gotta go around this way. May be able to get a bonus to some faction here with this. Maybe Saint. What is it? Theleme, probably.
I retrieved your relics.
Thank you. Thank you immensely. Thanks to them, we will be able to continue our research on St. Matthias.
I am curious to know who is responsible for this theft. The culprit must be brought to justice.
I do not want to point the finger at anyone. You have your relics back, and that's the only thing that matters.
Your indulgence honors you, but how can we be certain that these thieves will not strike again if they are not punished?
A good start would be to keep a better watch on the priceless treasures that you find.
In any case, you would do well to keep a better watch on your discoveries in the future.
Just browbeat the hell out of them.
To those who share this village with you. This theft would never have happened had you truly been in harmony with the natives.
But that is precisely what we desire more than anything. We may have been a bit clumsy in the beginning, but we'll make sure to improve things in the future. You really were a great help. I would be most grateful if you agreed to continue helping us.
I might come back at some point, but alas, I'm very busy.
Naturally. Either way, we are certainly capable of continuing our research without you.
Actually, I must go back to my work. Our next expedition must depart as soon as possible.
Your next expedition?
Our brave researchers must continue to follow the tracks of our founder on this island. In the meantime, here, take this as a token of gratitude for the help you gave us.
Thank you. I hope your expedition will be a success.
A little bit of coin. XP. Theological conflicts. So it looks like you have to progress, quote unquote, the main mission. Wait for the results of the research, progress in the main mission. I'm assuming that they're talking about the this demonical cult, which happens to be in the same zone. That is over here. That's probably what they're talking about. Okay, we're gonna head north and sweep this way, and we'll end up in this area here. This is surprising a lot going on here. We did get some Theleme. I think we got a +2. It's very hard to get faction hits or relationship hits for the main the main factions. Hold on 1 second here. Yeah, we got a little bit of time left. Sorry, just looking at my points. Almost level 20. You made me waste one of my stasis hits, you stupid deer. Nighttime is the right time. Wow.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Interesting. Good lord. Oh, they reset, huh? See, that's a little jacked up. Okay.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Maybe enlightened protect me in this battle.
Wrecked his armor. Damn, no joke. Okay. Let's see. Oh, you're already dead. Yeah, those white... well, these are all pretty rough. Since they come out of the ground, they ambush you. But it wasn't too bad because they ended up resetting halfway through. I would say the ambush was pretty successful. They are worth quite a bit of experience, so that is good. Alright. Let's head north. Looks like some swamp water. Some monsters down there. We'll be coming back through here, so... Question is, do we kill them now or do we kill them later? Let's kill them now. I got poison on my blade still? I do.
Maybe enlightened protect me in this battle. Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Two-hander for the win. Yeah, this sword is just... I love it. Let's see, let's put some... a little bit of magic on that blade now. Just trying to take out some of these monsters to help myself on the way back. We got these idiots here. Or a third. Yeah, there he is. Got a body, dead bodies over here. Ring of the Fighting Monk. I've seen that before. There's another one. Priest robe. It sounds like there's monsters around here. A blessed ring. It's not better. They're in the water over there. See them? They think they're hiding, but they're not.
And let's go! Let's see if we can ward off this fate!
Looks like I'm starting to get more blue items out of the chests, which is great, or better. We're not going to be zoning here, we're just going to... Look at this, so if I kill an animal, it doesn't waste one of my charges. Only against monsters. Okay, looks like we've... Well, I'm hearing more monsters over here. Thought we were in the clear, but apparently that's not the case. Okay, let's go. Okay. Just unlocked the Musketeer achievement. That's probably like, you know, you've shot a lot of bullets or something. I have no idea. Makes sense. I've been using a gun for a long time. Just looking for some loots. Yeah. You gotta say those magic words. I am looking for some loot, and then you find some. Okay, here we go. More of you suckers. What? You see these things? They're crazy looking. Never seen them before. They had tons of hit points though. Not a lot of armor, but. Wow, they do a lot of damage. Are you joking? You see how much damage that thing did? Wow. Let's load here. My latest is this quick autosave. Let's do that. Did not expect to die. I did notice that those guys only had 3 armor. And they had... Okay, how far am I? I gotta work my way around again. But they had... what was it? They had a crap ton of hit points. And they were hitting like... Pretty much like a truck. They were taking like half of my health in a go. Looks like this loot's all the same. Yep, same loot. Didn't lose too much time. Yeah, I really want to take those out, so... I know we want to go down here and explore more, but Before the end of this video, I just got to get my tasty revenge. What do you guys think, right? Specifically on those. If I got to use stasis on them, I will. Which the stasis, every time you hit them, it like freezes them. Yeah, so we got 2 fights. This one and the next one. Okay. Let's round up the rest of these. Oh, that's right, there was this chest down here. Alright, before we go into this, let's heal up a little bit. Armor ointment. Let's get some of that armor back. We're going to, let's break out power. Let's coat. Let's do poison. Okay.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Yeah, me too. That's right, that's what you get. Oh, I've been poisoned. Is it just that water that's poisoned? Yeah, we need some anti-poison here. I think it's antidote. No? Did that not do it? Resistance, maybe? Nothing, huh? Greater antidote, maybe? What is going on here? You guys see this? This is nuts. Was that just from going in the water? No, it must have been from the monsters. That poison was no joke. That was a Vikar's ring, unfortunately it was green. Oh my god, there's even more monsters. Okay, let's do this too. How are we doing? We got poison? A little bit. Let's take care of these guys too before we go. Let's try to take out this armor. What? And that's how we do that. Use a little bit of ammunition on them. These poor people just got completely annihilated. Ooh, there's a missionary ring. I'll have to take a look at that real quick. No, that Archbishop ring is just, since it's a mental power level 2, it's like a whole nother rank. So the Blessed ring is the only thing that's in the same rank, but it has lower quality. So I knew that Archbishop ring was pretty good when I got it. I'm pretty sure I bought it. Sometimes you just, when you see something really, really good, you're like, bam, you gotta get it. Okay. We have just slain a ridiculous amount of monsters. And apparently we're not done. Just trying to get somewhere safe. I can't even do that, huh?
Then let's go!
I was like stuck in this ditch. I couldn't get out. I'm trying to go this way because, well, there's a skill halter there. That's fabulous. But I thought it was a camp. I was looking for a good save location. But we're going to go up on this hill. We're going to tag this skill halter. And we'll call it the end of that. Come on, how do I get up here? There we go. Gotta go up through the woods. Excellent. Let's add that in there. We needed one more for balance. Ooh, I had an extra, actually already had 1 point. So it was from leveling up. Probably could have used that. But now we're going to be saving 3 points because we want to get Fury. And then it's 1 more point for each of these, and you can't pick these until you unlock Fury. Okay, we're going to save it up. So we finished up the side quest, this one right here, with the Saint Matthias tablets. You guys saw that. Really was kind of a wash on the reputation or the relationship because I had a +1 -1, but I did get +2 on the Teleme, which okay, whatever. And we're gonna be taking care. We'll finish exploring this place out in the next episode, and we'll head down and we'll work on this main storyline quest, which will probably open up more of this quest too. I'm speculating on that, but I think that's the case. So we're gonna work probably on, what is it, the demonical cult. Okay, and this is, though it's a main story, it's for Petrus, so that may unlock another relationship quest with him. I hope that's the case. Anyway, thanks for joining me for this episode of Let's Play Greedfall. If you like to see more stuff like this, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you're just coming to it. I'm really just trying to build up more material. I'm just going to continue to play games, just doing what I'm doing and just recording it. So hopefully someone out there is enjoying it. And that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks again for viewing.